I am so excited to introduce our newest sponsor with Alabaster Living, helping us to bring all this awesome community content straight to you guys, and that is the Shawn Payne Agency right here on 119 in Alabaster. Shawn, that's you, right?
It is.
You're in charge here, but you have a wonderful team of ladies that help you. Why don't you go ahead and introduce us a little bit?
Certainly do. So first off, I'll start with Teddy. Teddy's been with me a little over 10 years. She came with me when we started this independent thing and moved our office up here to Alabaster. And like I said, about 10 years together, obvious choice to come over with me to help kind of get things going. Nicole Foxman, knew her family for a long time, been clients of ours for a long time with the farm over there. Just naturally needed somebody else in here, so she was my first pick as far as me and Teddy opening this thing up together. Nicole being green in the business, kind of being able to come in and kind of learn as we go. And then, you know, things got amped up pretty quick in here, so we had to bring somebody else aboard, and so Rachel kind of fell in our lap, so to speak. She came over from State Farm. She's got about 20 years or so, give or take, in the insurance business that she's had from State Farm in a couple different roles and capacities, but we were lucky enough to get a company referral that she was looking, and just happened to be a really good fit, so we brought her on, and so now between the three of us, you know, things are going pretty good.
Excellent team that you've got here. And if you've been around Alabaster for any amount of time, you know this old house has been here for, how long do you think? I mean, this has been here for a while.
Man, it's a 1960 brick house on the crawl space.
Okay.
The bones, when we were remodeling this place, I mean, it's different than the stuff that you buy nowadays. I mean, that wood, hard as a rock,
yeah.
Brick, barely drilled through it. I mean, it's definitely held up the test of time.
So we want to take you on a little bit of a kind of a walkthrough as we talk to Shawn, learn a little bit more about the agency. So let's go. Now, Shawn, you are an Alabaster boy, born and raised,
Hometown
right?
boy, that's right.
So what was important to you about coming back home and bringing your business here?
Well, first off, my kids are in the school system. So naturally, I mean, you want to be as close to your kids as possible. And then having them being kind of in the same area as what I grew up in, just a lot different than when I grew up here.
A little bit different, right?
Just a little bit. I mean, I could show my age a little bit and kind of name some landmarks that used to be out there, but it looks totally different than what it used to. But yeah, just wanted to be closer to them, I guess. So when the opportunity arose for me to move my business from Montevallo and kind of take more of a independent role through Alfa, location was really the key. Just happened to know the guy who had listed this place, as a matter of fact, and saw it go up for sale. When I was bringing my kids home from daycare, I stopped at the stoplight and just looked across. I was like, man, I can do something with that place. And so, you know, one thought turned into another. I pitched it to Alfa, and the next thing you know, here we are.
Here we are. And now this open area right here, this is kind of your lobby / office area for Nicole and Teddy, right?
Yes, we made it into that. When I bought it, it obviously wasn't like that. When I bought it, you'd walk in, there was a closet here. We demoed all that out. We kind of opened up the space here. So it was more like a lobby type atmosphere as far as that goes. And wanted to make it to where it wasn't closed off between the two girls up here, that everybody could kind of openly communicate, but kind of have their own space, so to speak. Hence the little window and the little nuances we got in that manner. But beyond that, wanted to keep the farmhouse type feel to it, to where it's kind of your hometown agency.
I love it that you've kind of mixed a modern flair with farmhouse and still kept the character of this house. So let's walk into another area and check something out.
Let's do it.
This paneling, I mean, wow.
Yeah, so
we updated that, right?
We wanted to keep some character in the house, and although we had to pretty much gut and remodel the whole thing, I mean, the paneling was one thing that I wanted to keep, to kind of keep the house, give it that how you say that old time feel.
Right, still keeping that character. Now, as we move in here, this area is kind of like, what would you say this is? Just like your kitchen area?
I mean, this is really just kind of like a little meeting area, so to speak, because we don't really have any formal meetings between my team. I mean, everybody here kind of, you know, knows what their role is. But I mean, as far as just being able to kind of relax while you're eating, if a client wants to come in, you know, have a cup of coffee, you know, glass of water, whatever the case may be, just a little area for all that.
Now, tell me a little bit about what you feel like makes Alfa different. We got insurance agencies all over the place, right? But why Alfa?
I've got to be able to stand behind what I sell. I can't in good faith, sell something to somebody that I know may not be a good fit for them or may not work, okay? I know Alfa's not the cheapest in the world. I know we're competitive, but I know that we're gonna pay our claims in the event anything happens. Seen it firsthand too many times, from delivering life insurance policy checks, tornadoes, fires, stuff that I've walked through with my customers. Yeah, so with Alfa, I know at the end of the day, they're gonna stand behind, their promise. We're gonna deliver on the promises made, promises kept, and at the end of the day, that's what stands out. I gotta know that, what they're paying for, they're gonna get a value out of in some way in the event they ever have to use it.
Absolutely. So this was really a labor of love for you, I'm sure, right?
It was a labor for sure. I don't know that I loved it the whole time. The end result, different. I feel different about that though.
You've made some nice little office space here. We've got Rachel's office here.
Yep.
Nice space too, right?
It's deceptively big in here. From the outside looking, from the inside looking out, it's a lot bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. And then as we're walking through this office, I love because you've got your little girls have their own.
Yeah, my little mini producers.
Your mini producers, I love you calling that. They've got their own space here.
They've got their own space, so I can stash my kids away when school's out, and they got to come to daddy daycare.
And then we've got your beautiful office in here. Clearly, I don't think we're hiding the fact you are an Alabama fan.
Yeah, just a little bit. But, in their defense, all the girls are Auburn fans. So
okay, so we equally...
It's a house divided.
Yes, equally represented here. I think it's so important when we talk about local, right? And as you and I were talking here before we started this, you were talking about how the claims office here in Alabaster, all of those guys. How important is that in the event that something were to happen and you need that local agent fast?
Super important. I mean, most of my clients actually have my cell phone number. So I can't tell you how many times I've been called from like the scene of an accident. Hey, what do I do?
Right.
Okay. Because that before they call the cops, before they call their spouse, they call me. And that's what I'm here for. That's one thing you get in having a local agent is you got my cell phone number.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you're just gonna need to talk to your agent, and you don't want to talk to a robot on the phone or somebody from China.
And when something happens, you do have that, what do I do? And you need someone to guide you, right?
And that's why we have a brick and mortar,
Yeah.
okay? But we've got technology too. So nowadays, we can do business in any capacity that you want to do it in. We still like to see a lot of our clients coming in the door. We still take cash payments.
Right.
Okay, Alfa take your money any way you want to give it. So we do cash, credit cards, we can do the text to pay, we've got all that technology, but at the same time, Alfa's still Alfa. And what makes Alfa Alfa is Alfa's claims department.
Yeah.
Alfa is second to none in the way that they handle claims and the customer satisfaction on the back end of how the customers are taken care of. And that's how they know they get a value of the money they're actually spending on their insurance rather than just shopping price. Because most people don't come over to Alfa just because it's the cheapest. They come over here because they've been taught to the body shop. They've been taught to the roofer. They've been taught to people that have had bad experience and had insurance not work for them. Well, who are you using for your insurance? You're putting on my roof on my house.
Right.
Who is actually paying? Okay. Well, we've got most of these people insured. The local body shop down here, Professional. They've been open ever since I can remember as a kid. Known Scotty a long time. But I can't tell you how much business we get as a spinoff from that, from bad experiences people have up the road with other carriers. So that's really where Alfa stands out. And then, we've got an in-house brokerage where we can broker other policies through other companies, whether it be, Geico, Progressive on your autos, whether it be other companies and carriers for like tenant homes and stuff that maybe Alfa doesn't have an appetite for. But when you start going that direction, you've got independent adjusters that are being brought in, and I don't know who in the world or what state they're even flying in from to do the adjustment on the claim. So Alfa's people are local. We've got the claims office is really just right up here on 31 in Alabaster.
Yeah.
Went to school with a lot of these guys, believe it or not. So they're all local. We know them on a first name basis. They know us. So picking up the phone and having that autonomy with the adjusters and the communication, I think makes all the difference in the world in how a customer's claim is handled, because it may just be a communication breakdown to where, hey, we've tried to call them, we can't get back a hold of them or whatever. I can text the guy and say, hey, please call Mrs. So-and-so. She's been trying to reach out to you and haven't been able to get a hold of you, and you connect the dots and stuff happens pretty quick.
Right. I love that. And guys, when you are thinking about your insurance agent and someone you want the hometown guy. You want the guy that you have his cell phone number. You want the guy who is sponsoring your kids' sports and he's at the school events with you, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you're gonna be there, right?
I got one in kindergarten and one in 4th grade, so we ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Right. This is the important part about local and getting things done, and the Shawn Payne Agency is here for us right here on 119. They've won the beautification award in Alabaster, so if you haven't driven by and see it, do it, because it's absolutely beautiful. This building, I love that you have restored such an old iconic building that's been here for so long, mixed the perfect mix of modern but kept the character of the home. And you're doing big things here, and we are so excited to have you on as a sponsor. So thank you so much.
We certainly appreciate it, and we got a little bit more stuff to come back there in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We got a little bit of a tease here. We can't share a lot, but there's some. You've got plans. You've got
other
big
plans.
plans. So definitely stay tuned and keep your eyes on the Shawn Payne Agency.